And we're off. No, we're here.
Did we start?
Yes.
Welcome back
To the Paradings podcast. We took last week off.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Sorry to whoever was expecting, didn't see that we did put a note out, but yeah, it was on Instagram, so.
Yep. You might have missed it. We got to get better at that. No, you have to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
And then keep
right.
up on the notes. So I'm a little stuffed up this week.
Yeah.
I seem to have caught some kind of head cold or something. And it has me sounding really... What do I sound like?
Stuffy.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we'll probably keep this short.
We'll see how long the stuffiness can go. How long till I have to blow my nose.
Yeah. So we took the last week off because it was Easter. It was Easter long weekend.
Happy belated Easter to all you Easter celebrators out there.
And we took a little trip over to Kamloops to my brother's house to meet my parents and my other brother there and have a little Easter getaway.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was good seeing everyone. We had fun playing games and catching up and hiding eggs for the kids.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. I liked doing that.
I enjoyed it more than I thought.
I know, right?
My favorite was there was some little figurine out there and he had his hands out like by their little pond area. His hands out, and so I just like placed a little egg in there, like he's just holding the egg. Like, find me. It was very obvious. I just liked it.
As it should be for 6 and something years old.
Yeah, it's true.
Under 6-year-olds.
But I also forget when you're hiding them that sometimes it can feel super obvious, but it's not at all when you're looking.
Oh, totally.
And especially at that age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea. No idea what you're looking for. But yeah, nice long drive.
Yeah.
It immediately reminded me why I enjoy being in Alberta. Because it was just foggy and rainy and blah.
Yeah,
almost.
Well, the day
until we got
left,
into Kamloops.
It was nice and sunny and bright and beautiful. And then we hit BC.
Literally.
And then it was all gloom and rain.
And it was that annoying amount of rain where you can't really turn your wipers fully on.
Yeah.
And you just have to manually tap it like every 90 seconds. That's the worst.
Yeah.
But thankfully traffic was good.
Oh yeah, it was really good. Even coming back.
And I really love that drive into the Rockies and out of the Rockies. Like once you sort of hit the Alberta side, especially when you're going into it, something about that rolling prairie land leading up to the mountains there. It's just so cool. But it was windy. Remember the wind when we stopped for gas?
Oh my God.
Where's that Bear's Paw? I think.
On the way home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost got pushed over.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so cool. It reminded me of, I don't know, like typhoons on the East Coast or something. I don't know. I feel like when we lived on the East Coast, we had a lot of high wind storms that would come through.
Oh, yeah?
We didn't, I don't know, for some reason, never get those much in Vancouver and all that. Maybe we're too protected from the islands and such. But yeah, when you're like right along the coast, she's like great, powerful windstorms. And I kind of like storms. I'm weird like that.
Every once in a while, yeah. It's nice to have a nice rainstorm or something.
I wish we got more lightning here. I really love lightning storms.
Yeah, we haven't had any lightning that I recall this past year. I don't think
dry is good. I think you need humidity for good lightning. Like something about the moisture in the air.
Speaking of, it's been a year since we've been here now.
Yay!
A whole year.
Congrats us.
Woo! And it's been great. It flew by, actually.
It really did. I remember looking down and thinking, well, yeah, I think it was like at the end of March there, and the memories popped up on the Google Photos. And I was like, no way. That's already a year. That's nuts.
Yeah. And what was cool is we left with a shit ton of snow on the ground, and when we got home, most of the snow was gone. Like all the snow in our front yard, which, yay! I got to start doing some front yard work.
Yeah, you've been going to town.
I have a goal.
What's the goal?
It's we have some sort of landscape going on right now, but we need to renovate that kind of thing, like refurbish it, get it all nice again, stop the weeds from coming through. So I'm basically ripping the whole front yard out and starting over.
Well, and the city ripped up the other half of our front
Yeah.
yard last
So we got
year.
to do the lawn anyways, but like the little garden, the little rock garden and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think we have some before photos. So I was gonna take some after photos after I take everything apart and then
I think I saved all the listing photos too, which had some good front yard shots.
great.
Yeah. That'd be a fun thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get some of these other repairs done as well, go through and take some better after photos
Yeah.
and compare them like a year or 2 years later after some of these
Yeah.
changes are made.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so frustrating down here. Earlier, I was trying to film some guitar thing and I just couldn't find any angles I liked. There's no
No.
lighting I like. There's always a dumb sconce in the shot. There's always a dumb window blowing out.
It's
There's a dumb ceiling. You notice a theme here?
yes, we have a good plan for down here. It's just gonna take us some time because there's some emergency repairs needing to be done. But
Yeah.
I figured the easiest thing for me, I'm a destructor. Like I know that I can deconstruct, destroy, and then
Demo.
like yeah,
Yeah.
rebuild. The easiest thing is demolishing.
It's pretty fun.
Demolishing.
I like breaking stuff.
Yeah.
It's good therapy. Remember there were
Totally.
places in Vancouver, they're called Smash Therapy, and it was basically like a big cement room, and you just go in there and huck shit and break it.
Yeah, you can bring your own stuff or they provide stuff.
How awesome is that?
Good place to
This is
get
a
out
great
all
time
your
to be alive.
anger.
Yeah. It's good therapy. Exactly. So yes, we're excited to get to work on some yard stuff. I'm excited that the weather is turning so I can ride my bike around some more.
Yeah.
I have dearly missed that over the winter. That was one of the hardest things for me. I
Yeah.
loved those bike rides and just going down, sitting by the river. Nice hot day, put your feet in there.
Very soon.
Oh,
I was wearing shorts
heaven.
and a tank today until it got nasty.
Yeah,
in
we
the
had those
evening.
freak snow flurries.
Yeah, yesterday and today. But a nice thing is it'll be gone again.
Soon. And then it'll come back. And then it'll be gone.
Shut up. Although we're
I don't
almost
believe
to May.
anything-
We're
yeah.
almost to May.
Like, I don't believe anything till May.
Yeah.
I remember April last year was a little weird too, but
Yeah.
at least the snow isn't sticking anymore. It melts off really quick. What
Yeah.
else happened here? I got new tires or new wheels on the truck.
Cool.
Yeah. It was not
What
planned.
color are they?
The green.
Forest green. Army
Yeah.
green.
Olive army for it. Kind of a dark matte green.
They look
They're
pretty
wild.
cool, actually.
It's better than I thought. I got them because they were literally the cheapest ones on sale. And I thought, I don't know, it might work with a gold truck. I've got to say, this whole setup I have right now is really not a style I would have ever chosen, but I'm trying to just embrace it all and make it my own. And I have this Cadillac Escalade truck, and it's been awesome, but it's not something I would have chosen for myself.
It's good for now.
But it works, and thank you, Chev, for the deal. I bought it from my cousin, Chev. He was having trouble selling it because I don't think a lot of people in Calgary are looking for that either. It's very much a like Dodge, Ford, Chevrolet town.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what you see a lot of. See a lot of the SUVs actually. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
A lot of Cadillac SUVs. They look rougher than my truck, so that makes me feel good.
But yeah, no, it's been nice having a truck bed to move stuff and pick up stuff, and
That has been awesome.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but the old rims, some of the chrome was flaking off. So then it was leaking air from the tires. Really bad. Like almost 10 PSI every 2 days,
Oof.
which is a lot when they only contain like 30 PSI total. It's like 1/3 of your air gone in a
Alberta
couple
has
days.
been rough on my car. My car has been in such good shape, but Alberta has just destroyed it. The stickers are coming off the back. Everything is faded. There are rust spots on the front, on the hood.
Shh. We'll get those treated. I know this place is rough like that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking how extreme the weather is the other day in terms of numbers. like in the winters, you go down to minus 30s. And then in the summer, you're almost minus or plus 40 on
Yeah.
some of the hottest days. And that's extreme. Like, well, just thinking from BC where you'd only go, from like 0 degrees to 30. And that's about it. And here you have like another 30 degrees negative that you go and another like 10 degrees positive. That's like a 50-degree temperature swing.
Crazy.
I know. It's kind of weird when you put numbers to it like that. And the dry air.
Another thing is I need a Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
I
shit.
need a Nintendo Switch.
Addictions are coming out.
Yeah, because you can get subscriptions for playing Super Nintendo games and N64, although I have an N64, so I'm not too much about that. But I got to taste a little bit of the Super Nintendo that Colton brought over. And it's... I can't help it. I'm obsessed. Like I was playing A Link to the Past and I couldn't finish anything, of course, because I had to give it back. Sorry. But it's going to be a treat for when we finally complete some things.
For our 100th episode.
Where are we?
46.
No, that's too long.
Okay. Pick another goal.
I am.
Or how about you, the audience? Email us. What goal should she set? What is a switch-worthy goal? All suggestions are welcome. Send them to pairofdinks@gmail.com.
Also, we have a Patreon if you just want to help us buy it.
Or if you want to help fund a Nintendo Switch purchase. All right, that's enough promoting. That's not why we're here.
No. We're here because it's Thursday and because we had a short week and we almost forgot.
Hey. We are dedicated podcasters.
We are.
We only take the occasional holiday off.
Yeah, we haven't in a while, so it felt a little bit weird not having one. I usually listen to them on Friday when they are released. So
she's our biggest fan.
Honey?
No, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, moms are.
Listen to every episode.
Well, yeah, I gotta tell you what might be wrong about it. I gotta listen to see if it's any good or if it were any funny or if it was just lame. I am the quality control.
We're always funny. You tell me how many times I said
I know.
like.
No, I don't. I say how funny. I just say, oh, we're funny.
That's what I notice.
Yeah, that's what you say.
I must say, podcasting has improved my diction, my speaking, my word choice. I feel like
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, become more aware of that too in conversations when I talk over people.
Podcasting has helped me just talk more. I remember if you listen back to the first few or whatever, it was hard to just chat. I'm not a conversationalist. I've said that many times. So now I feel like I talk sometimes more than you. Although I don't think I could ever talk more than you.
Well, you can on this one because I'm stuffy.
Nah, I don't have a whole lot to say, honestly.
No?
Not really.
What else has been going on?
Just been working, cleaning up the yard, living.
When have you been living?
I'm alive.
Such a literalist.
Yeah.
How about the pizzas that we made?
Jake made some pizzas yesterday. They weren't the best pizzas.
No. It's the first time I'm disappointed in my pizza.
But we did have a breakfast pizza.
That was an interesting one.
Egg and breakfast sausage on it. And actually, I think I should have drizzled some maple syrup on it. That would have probably been good.
I was thinking that this morning.
Should have. And then, okay, so what did we make today?
Oh.
What did you try?
We saw an Instagram recipe reel for some homemade chicken nuggets.
Nuggies.
And because in some of our outings, we ended up in the 2 a.m. McDonald's line ordering the 20-piece. That sounded incredibly appealing.
2 nights in a row we did that.
Weekends. Not nights.
2 nights in a row.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm a glutton.
It was 2 nights in a row.
This is why I've been at the gym.
Ouch.
It's okay. what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So we saw this recipe on there, and I thought, oh, yeah, we can make that. Except my food processor is about the size of,
Your hand.
yeah, super tiny. I just dissed myself. What the hell? So it was a struggle to fit like a whole chicken breast in there with the potatoes and the onions
Should
and
have cut it
everything.
up.
And I did, but
Oh.
like it still all wouldn't fit, and I didn't know how to portion it because the recipe didn't give me actual portions. She just showed a video of her putting like one chicken breast, one whole potato, half an onion, an egg, some starch, salt and pepper into her food processor. But she has like a proper, mom cooking for a family size food processor, not the lonely bachelor who is never home size food processor. I got the food processor before we met.
Yeah.
That's why I said bachelor.
Yeah.
Just for those listening. So yeah, that was a struggle. And they turned out weird.
They were like, first of all, the shapes were funny. They weren't chicken nuggies.
Lumpy.
Yeah, but
Porcupine nuggies.
we decided they're more like chicken fritters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it was a little bit overwhelmed by the potato and egg. I
didn't taste as much of the egg, but the potato for sure.
Yeah.
My taste is also just not all there either.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, believe Chantel more than me.
They were really good though. And we made some spicy mayo sauce to go with it.
Yeah, they were great with sauce. Lots of sauce.
They were good. I just feel like I didn't taste much of a chicken in there.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even tell when you would open it up. It's all white on the inside, like fluffy. So it was a lot of egg.
Yeah. But I think we can perfect it.
Hell yeah.
It feels like we need to try it again.
And then we had them with sweet potato fries,
Yum.
which is the easiest things to make.
Yep.
But it was, yeah.
We've been doing a lot of great cooking lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this year we've been just knocking it out of the park with a lot of our cooking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And tomorrow's broccoli soup. I don't know. You do most of the cooking. I just eat. I eat.
That's not true. You cook too.
I try.
You made that great chicken the other night with the...
oh, yeah. What did I do?
I don't know. You told me.
Okay, so
you didn't allow me in the kitchen.
Now
with the
we're
Brussels
talking. So this is
sprouts
the food. This is now the food.
This is the food cast.
Yeah. So we had Brussels sprouts that needed to be eaten and chicken. So in a pan, I cooked some chicken, but then I took it off and then I put the Brussels sprouts in there. What?
Oh man, it's funny.
And I cooked those a little bit with some salt and pepper. And then I added the chicken back into the pan with the Brussels sprouts. And
yeah, but how'd you get like that creamy sauce to the sprouts?
I'm not done.
Okay, get there.
And then I added chicken broth, not chicken broth. Our homemade broth,
Yeah,
which is
it's
just
a lot of chicken bones.
Yeah. Chicken and vegetables on top of the Brussels sprouts.
Oh,
let that simmer for a bit. And then I added butter, garlic. And then this chili garlic sauce that we have as well.
Yeah.
And I let that all cook together.
I got that at the Chinese grocery store on 16th.
Yeah. So that was it. It was pretty basic, but it was really good.
It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that sauce.
I'm always
that you put
worried about how, like cooking chicken.
Oh.
Because I feel like, especially when you're cooking in a pan, for me, trying to make sure it's juicy and cooked through.
Yeah, and not dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
But it worked out, so I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, it was delicious. That chicken was good too, because you had some of those garlics and onions on there too.
It was all, Brussels sprouts and onions. It was all
but they got like
together.
chard onto the chicken, and I love crispy charred like bits on my meats and veg. I'll be honest. I don't know. I like stuff that's like cooked on fire. It's amazing.
Crispy bacon.
Yeah, and crispy bacon.
Yeah.
We still got that slab of pork belly.
I'll pull it out of the freezer.
That's another thing. We're working on our own ramen as well.
Oh, yes.
I felt inspired by another TikTok recipe. Well, Instagram. I say TikTok because it's TikTok style video.
Calling out the gram for all those. Yeah.
That's my guilty pleasure. you know,
Any
like
good recipes?
yeah, I just go on the Instagram and scroll the recipe reels. And I'm like, what looks amazing?
We'll have a lot saved we still have to do. Oh, yeah, that's where you found that, what are those garlic chili noodles?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
those
think
are
they call them
so
thirst trap
good.
noodles.
The oh,
Yeah.
oh,
And they're so simple. They're great
they're
with a
so
vermicelli
fucking
noodle
good.
too, like
Mm,
a rice noodle, because those cook
we
super
need some
fast
of
and
those
easy.
again.
We got one more thing of vermicelli. We need honey though. I mean, we
Oh,
have that honey, but that's not for cooking.
shit. Yeah.
No, and we had that great pineapple teriyaki chicken that we've been
Yeah.
busting out the barbecue again. Dug it out
Yeah.
from the snow, plugged
But
it
it
back
wasn't
in.
there was no snow.
There was that one time, and I felt really cool, very Albertan.
Yeah, a while back.
Yeah, but it made me feel very Albertan to be outside of my house, like in slippers and shorts in the snow, cooking on a grill. It's like, hell yeah, this is what I moved here for.
You fit in good.
I feel like I do. Yes. There's not much. The drivers here are the only thing I dislike.
Yeah.
That's it. But out of all the things to complain about, that feels like my least of my worries.
So what's new
Because
with
then I
you?
can bike and I don't
Right.
have to worry about drivers anymore. It's
Right.
my favorite thing about biking. It's so free.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's new with you?
What's new with me? I've finally plunged some money into hiring someone to help me set up my website and get a lot more of the back end of my business going.
Good.
Found a good trajectory with that, focusing on my environmental portraits and headshots. And I think I finally have a very clear understanding of who are the types of people I want to work with, which helps me say no to a lot of the things that I know are just not what I want to do,
Mhm.
what make me feel like I don't want to pick up a camera. And yeah, what else?
Is
Been
your
getting busy on some video again.
is your website up and good
It
to
is.
go now? So
I
you can
mean,
share it in the
it's
show
still a work
notes?
in progress, but there's a live
Alright.
piece that people can check out. It's jakewarren.ca.
Put it in the show notes.
Yeah, give it a look. Let me know what you think of it. I've just been testing and playing with lots of things, and I'm really stoked that I had someone help me figure out what to write on those sections, because I've always struggled to write about what I do or what I offer and who I want to work with. And it's really, really nice having someone with an outside perspective that I can just say to them, here's the jobs that I've enjoyed the most that I've already done, the people I've worked with that I had the most fun with. Here's the photos from that. This is what I want to go after. Help me write the words that will appeal to those kinds of people
Isn't it
and understand
it
and help me, I guess, put my strengths forward. So I think
yeah.
it's something that's terrible about trying to be. I don't know about trying to be. I'm just not a natural self promoter. It feels very awkward and forced to me. Even like it always feels like bragging, even if I know it's not.
Yeah.
And so it's nice having someone who says, "Shut up! Like that's what you do."
It's great that you finally it's did we not talk about this on a different episode
We might have, but we can
recently?
keep
No,
talking.
about the fact that we need people to help us. And it's great because I know you've struggled with this for a long time, but you never ask for help.
Yeah, it's part of a thrifty upbringing too, where I think because my parents were never self-employed, um, they never had to put money into those kinds of things, or like, you know, or we'd see celebrities or whoever, like these kinds of people who had PR people or people who would help them craft an image or put their themselves together. And like, I guess it was always kind of blown off as if, oh, well, that's not a real job, or why would someone need help with that? And then you get into it and you go, oh my God, I totally do. Cause I'm in the middle of just doing my thing. I don't know what that outside perspective is.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know why somebody would want to hire me.
Yeah.
It's like when people who aren't in photography, well, just go like shoot weddings or people's, families. I'm like, that's not what I want to do though. Like,
Yeah.
how do I get to the stuff I want to
Photography is
do?
not just that.
Yeah, like that's a good first step. And I've done some weddings and, I'll do some stuff for friends here and there that are more family, but like that's not what I want to do as a business. That's not what makes me want to get up out of bed and drive somewhere and meet some strangers. Like that's not the type of
And
work I want to do. And it feels nice to know that, to be able to say that and recognize that I have true strengths and there's a real value in what I do.
and you feel more confident now knowing, like, what your strengths are and what am I trying to say? Where to focus your attention.
Yeah. And how to speak to the value I provide in a way that can then justify the prices I need to charge.
Yeah,
And having that, I guess, confidence and um, um, like even just determination to say no to something that isn't in line with what I'm trying to do.
mhm.
Not to give in to those things of thinking, oh, well, like I could use an extra $20 or something. Like, just say, no, like I'm focused on this.
Mhm.
This is my work. I'll find another way to make that $20 or something. But like, keep focused on the work I want to do and believe in that and um, find ways to communicate how that helps people in their business. Because that's the ultimate goal with a business transaction, right? Is I give you something that will improve your business and help you to make more money or connect with a bigger audience or position yourself different in the market. Like whatever it is you're trying to do, there's a way photography can help. And having that video in the back pocket, like, I'm excited to also get some video options together because I know it's super popular and you can provide a hell of a lot more value, which can justify bigger package prices. But start small, start connecting, get out there and meet people. Like that's been the great feedback over last year was,
Mhm.
not a lot of high paying stuff, which I don't expect when you come into town being nobody, knowing nobody. Like you're not going to just walk into the big ticket gigs, but um, it wasn't about that. And I'm happy that the feedback I get from people constantly is how they just enjoyed my presence during the shoot.
Totally.
Like it's just natural. People have
Exactly.
fun. They remember it. Like I think
You make
I
people
don't.
comfortable.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've said it on here before, but I know we've talked about this. How people don't remember what you told them, but they remember how you made them feel. And I think last year was a good proving point or that was a lot of that point being proven to me last year, and just putting myself out there and even if something wasn't paying, just volunteering for the sake of I want to get out and
Totally.
meet people and show you what I can do.
Networking.
Yeah, just that networking and at least seeing that the value's there and the people like being around me. Like it justifies so much of the reason to, hire someone to refine this year and just make it all better.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Yay.
Yeah. But I'm excited for some more clients so we can pay for this bathroom. I'll be
I don't
honest.
wanna talk about the bathroom.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it, but I'll be honest. We need to do that. Get some more money flowing in for those things. But
Mhm.
it feels very nice to know that, wow, that's the only problem. Like, cool.
Well, and we can, with the way that it is right now, we can still wash ourselves in a really ghetto way. But it's happening, and that's why I'm not, like, stressed about it as much as I was before.
Yeah, I wasn't even talking about the bathroom part.
Oh.
I just meant like in line with our move here. Like everything has felt right. It's felt natural.
Yep.
It still feels like I'm on the right path. We're making enough to survive. I think is how I've constantly phrased it over the last couple of years, and or year, not couple. But I guess for me it was a stark contrast. Um, but I just have to constantly remind myself that's okay. Like you're still here, making everything happen. The money part isn't flowing how you want, but you're doing enough to make all the ends meet. We're not starving. We're not behind on any payments for anything. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
And that feels nice.
Our cats are being fed
Yep.
well.
The cats are taken care of. We can pay their vet vet bills. I just remember
Knock
Luna
on
pooping.
wood.
Oh.
Oh yeah, but she's been so update on our leaky butt cat. Luna, Loony Luna, she's been doing very, very well. And I think the saving grace is the probiotics we have to give her every fucking day.
I think so too.
I really think that's the only thing because she's able to eat Honey's adult food that she actually loves more than her own kitten food. And she's been fine.
Yep. Still farts a lot.
Not as bad though. Usually when
she
she's
did
like
earlier. It was
startled or comfortable, yeah, she's weird. But she's cute.
Yep. She sure is.
Still working on trying to kiss her.
Yeah. She
doesn't
has
like it.
intimacy issues.
She doesn't like your face getting too close. But she likes to crawl under the blankets.
Yeah, she's getting more snuggly.
Yes. But she's
Cool.
got like an itch. She's got like restless body syndrome or something where she can't fucking sit still for too long.
Yeah, she's always I think I said this to my dad the other day. She reminds me of the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late for a very important date.
Always. Ever she can sit still for like a minute and then she's like, wait, I got a meeting.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah. and then Honey is just slow mo like.
Until they start playing.
Yeah, but then she can only go for so long. Honey, she's a huff and puffer. Like, slow down.
Hold on, guys. I need a breather. That's funny. Oh, poor Honey.
Yeah,
Nope.
but that's okay.
Well, I think that's about all for the update.
I think that's good too. For now.
We'll put together a more entertaining episode next time.
We just wanted to check in, make sure everybody got a Hoppy Easter.
Oh my God. How many more weeks do we have to listen to that joke?
No, that's over. As soon as it's passed.
I don't remember if Easter's like a holiday in the States. I don't know if people get Easter off.
I don't know.
Like, I know people celebrate it, and we were a churchy family, so like Easter was a thing, but I don't remember ever having an actual holiday. Like, we still went to
Sucks
school.
to be you.
I know, there's no holidays in the States. Get to work, bitch.
Yeah.
Anyhows.
All right.
All right. Have an awesome Friday or
Chill.
whatever day you're listening to this, and we'll see you later.
Take care.
Bye.